Well, it's still raining here a lot in China. I didn't realize June was the month of massive rains. So I've finished the MN128 over there. Nothing more to do. So I've started working on the MN128. This is a full metal chassis. Oh goodness, you can see it in there. Everything is metal, one into the other. I didn't buy a car. I just bought the parts and made the chassis. It's easier that way. There's no wastage of it. Just need to put it back roughly where I had it. So in terms of the body, in terms of the bodywork, what I've done is I've got, this is one of those black convertible tops for the Wrangler. So I'm painting it red because I like red. It's going to be red and black. But you know, you can buy them here. That was 150 RMB Chinese money for a complete orange top. Another 150 for the black top. I may even buy a silver one just to keep painting. But the coolest thing was this little bit over here. I bought another gearbox, which I'll show you in a minute. You may be interested in that. Let me, if I can find it. But there's two kinds of gearboxes you can buy here, so be careful. This one does not have a little flap here to open. The second one I bought, which I haven't put in, this flap opens up here. So basically you can leave it in here, take out one screw, lift the flap up, and you can change the motor so easily without having to change anything else. Absolutely recommend you get the one with the opening flap over there. Alright, so but the thing I want to show you is the sound box, about 120 or 130 RMB, you know, divide by, depending on where you are, the dollars. But it's a beautiful little sound box. Two large speakers, one here, 10 sounds. The only thing is it doesn't have a shut down when the car's not moving. The very cheap sound box in there, which has that little beautiful diesel sound, that actually shuts the sound down when it's not moving, and it starts up when it moves. That's cool. This one comes on permanently. But let me fire it up. It'll be a bit loud, so I'll try and see if you can hear it. This is the best sound I found anyway. So. It's a bit loud to talk. Anyway, there's a volume control here, so you can actually, I've got it down pretty low actually at the moment, but there is a volume control here, and there's a button to change the sound over there, 10 sounds, but this is by far the best sound on this unit. So very, very pleased with it. I think it was 130, 140 RMB for the two speakers and the sound unit. Very big one, very big. So I'm only running this on a 2S at the moment just to play with it, but I actually have a 3S, a very large 3S battery in there, and that actually does make it go very fast, but yeah, it tends to break things. So that's it for this video. I don't want to show you it running around, but you get the idea. It does move. Interestingly, this is the standard upgrade 3-phase motor they sell. It's a 2830. They sell this as an upgrade for this MN128. That's the same motor I've actually got in here, because out of all the motors I played with, I ended up, it's the same size as this one here. This is a 1000 kV 2830, enormous torque. But I put this blue motor that comes for a 120 MN128 into this gearbox and put it in there. Enormous power, even with just a 2S. It'll crawl up the wall basically. You can't stop the diff, right? It's just unbelievable. So very powerful motor in there. But the gearing, it seems to have different pitch gear, so it sounds like it's got a blower on there and screams when it moves, which it kind of does. So, but yeah, this is awesome. So when I finish this, I'll see which body I like, the red one or the orange one, and I'll keep going with this. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautifully made here, these ones. This is far superior to the MN128. The drive shafts are huge, the diff is huge, everything is bigger and stronger in the MN128. So there's no real reason to start with the MN178. I just bought that first and started with it. This is the one to play with, the MN128. Thank you.